While I was in Chile, a major earthquake struck the north, measuring 8.2 on the Richter scale. There were only 3 deaths associated with the earthquake, but there was plenty of destruction. Thousands of people were left without homes. There was no water or electricity for more than a week following the earthquake. But even without electricity, people found a way to charge their mobile phones. After the earthquake, people immediately posted messages confirming they were okay on their Facebook walls. They also sent WhatsApp messages to their closest friends and family. That night, almost no one published on Instagram, though the next day people started uploading the photos they had taken during the aftermath. People often use photography to provide proof or witness to an event. With the high prevalence of camera phones and social media as a place to display pictures, photography is a major way that people turn their daily lives into experiences to be shared or retold. Usually in northern Chile, Instagram photography is very mundane, and the first photographs that appeared on Instagram following the earthquake were actually not so different. One woman posted a photo taken right after the earthquake of wine glasses in candlelight, commenting, "Wine and aftershocks." Later in the day, she posted a photo of her lunch with the caption, "Sandwiches and cappuccino to get over the fear." A young man posted a photo of a crowd of people gathered on his block, unable to return to their homes late at night, with hashtags giving the location. My teenage neighbor posted a photo of he and his friend drinking vodka outside their apartment building, using hashtags for the location as well as for the movies, for the news, for the world. Those hashtags represented a major change. The first photos were communicating to friends that everything was okay, but my neighbor's photo captured the beginning of a trend of demonstrating the effects of the earthquake aimed at an audience beyond their city. Many captions and hashtags explicitly intended to demonstrate the destruction to the rest of the country and politicians in Santiago who possibly, for this brief period, might stop ignoring the north of the country. The first photos demonstrated the destruction. Shortly after, photographs of makeshift camps for those unable to return home, at least while the aftershocks continued, appeared. Similarly, photos of people waiting in line for water, gas, and vaccinations were popular, along with images of empty grocery store shelves. The captions and hashtags for these photos asked for recognition not only of the destruction that occurred, but of the continuing hardships people were facing, living in a city that had essentially lost all its infrastructure. After 2 weeks, when power and water had finally been restored, images depicted volunteer brigades distributing food, and the National Office of Emergency Management distributing household goods to those still relegated to tents. These photos carried fewer hashtags aimed at a wide audience and signaled a return, not to normal life, but to the normalcy of being out of the news eye, and failed hopes at capturing attention beyond the city's borders. While relief efforts headed by the government were likely not affected by all Instagram photos of the destruction, Instagram and other social media became a way that the local people lifted their voices to an audience that they felt usually ignored them. They don't usually use Instagram or Facebook to gain exposure for their problems, but when they perceived a chance that people might be paying attention, they jumped to make their plight heard, showing that even when people don't use a certain social media to its full potential, they still understand that potential and can use it when necessary.